Hi, my name is Mrs. Crescent, and I'm going to be walking you through how your student can work on Khan Academy at home. So when your student logs in, they'll be provided a username and password, and they need to make sure they're logging in with that username and password every time. So then they're going to come into courses and select their grade level. For today, I'll show you under first grade. So your teacher has asked that you are going to be working through the mission for their particular grade level. So when you're looking for the missions, it's right up here at the top. Don't start working on these. Go right here. It says look for missions. Click here. You're going to click there. And this is where you'll see when you're starting, your student obviously will be at 0 or some lower percentage. And your goal by the end of the year is to get to 100%. Each quarter, we'd like to see a 25% increase. So your student can come up here and work through the mastery challenge, and they can answer these questions. But let's say that your student doesn't know about halves yet, or whatever the concept is. What's really nice is, as a parent, I know you don't always know how are they teaching it these days. And here is a great way to see how we as teachers are explaining it to your children. So it has a linked video right there that you could watch it with your child and then have further conversations on that concept then together. So after they've watched it, say that they're still struggling with it, the idea, sit down, separate yourself from the computer, go ahead and answer this question, but then separate yourself from the computer and talk about halves, maybe real life halves. I have this piece of bread. You know, how could we slice it in half? It needs to have 2 equal groups, things of that nature. So our intent with having parents use Khan Academy with their child at home is not just to have rote memorization. It's really to have develop the conceptual understanding of whatever mathematic concept they're working on. So in this case, we are not as concerned about quantity over quality. So having those quality mathematical conversations with your child at home. So is the circle divided into halves? Well, I can see it's not equal, so I'm going to click no. And then again, next. Sorry, I had myself, and then click check. And that shows that they got that one correct. And then you can move on to the next question. Okay, so let's say your student is struggling with this question as well. They can watch a video. And then if they're still stuck, get a hint. And it will take you through all the correct answers until it gives you the answer. So the answer for this was 9. But when you put it in, you'll see this shows, well, they needed a hint to get to this. So once students are completed with their mastery challenge, it will then, you can see I just moved up to 72% because I got a few correct. So it doesn't always go that fast. If you know your student is struggling on a specific concept, you can go ahead and practice those down here, and those will work towards your percentage points as well, and it will have the same style questions under these tabs. This will teach in a more spiraling cyclical fashion, where you might move from fractions to multiplication to things of that nature. To add other practice, maybe your student needs to practice more measurement things. You can click on any of these boxes and then it will be added over to this practice sheet. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself, your classroom teacher. And our goal is to have you work throughout the week at home. So however that works for you as a family, if you can only sit down a couple days a week with your child to help them or have them because of your child's busy schedule, but try to set some time aside either during the week or on the weekend that they can really make sure they're making progress, because without doing it at home, our goal is for them to get through their 100% of their grade level mission. And without that time at home, it will be very, very difficult for your child to complete at 100%. We will be doing it a lot in class as well, but we definitely need your help at home with this. So thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy Khan Academy as much as we do as educators. Thanks.